Hey guys, this is Mr. Elting. I hope you guys are having a great night. Hopefully you're not too bummed about this homework. Anyways, I'm here to help you out with it. And this is number 8. I just want to walk you through this one because this one is one of the harder ones. Now it says that we are solving this problem for y. And as I said before, we should circle everything on the same side as y that we're not trying to solve for. In other words, everything but y should be circled. If you want to, pause this video for a couple seconds and see if you can't do it correctly without me. I'm going to start circling x, circle this 5, circle the end. I don't really care about the plus or the division bar. I really just want these numbers and variables to go away. And that's it. So after I've got these things identified, I can think about inverse operations. For example, to get rid of this n, I know that it's being added to y. So to get rid of it, I would do minus n. I know to get rid of this division of 2, I need to do the opposite, which is times 2. Similarly here, I've got 5 and x being multiplied by y, because they're right next to it, right? I know the inverse is to divide by 2. And in this case, this problem seems awfully complicated, because what do you do first? Well, why, of course, we follow SAD VP. Now, the reason I'm doing this problem is this one's a little tricky in the sense that it's not just subtraction, division, and multiplication like you see here. There's actually a fourth observation that's hidden within this problem, and that is parentheses. What do I mean? Well, if you remember from earlier in the year, the division bar actually groups everything on top together, which means actually I really only have 2 main operations. I have the parentheses, P, and I have this multiplication. So out of those 2, which should I do first? I need to get rid of the 2. I need to get rid of this so that I can work on everything up here. And I already told you how we're going to do that. We're going to do the inverse of dividing by 2. We're going to multiply by 2. So let's go ahead and try that. I'm going to times 2 on both sides. And now we're rolling. So if that goes away, I now have 5xy plus n. And that is equal to negative 12. Now I'm going to go ahead and recircle everything that's not y. In other words, the 5x and the n. And now I just got to think, do I divide first or do I subtract? According to SADMEP, I subtract before I divide. So let's go ahead and subtract an n. Now don't get frustrated because you don't know what negative 12 minus n is. It's okay. N minus n is nothing. Because negative 12 minus n is indeed just negative 12 minus n. The last step is to get rid of 5x. Now, there's kind of a shortcut for this. You don't actually have to divide each one of these. I know they're both being multiplied. Therefore, I can actually divide by both at the same time. Remember, the whole principle, the whole idea behind solving equations is that we are using inverse operation. If I multiply something by 5 and then I divide that same thing by 5, that actually cancels out that thing. It undoes it. If you understand that, then I think it's pretty easy to see in this problem you end up with the answer y equals negative 12 minus n, or rather the quantity negative 12 minus n, remember these implied parentheses, all divided by 5x. Hopefully you got something similar to me. If you need more help, please just let me know, and feel free to rewatch this video for anything you may have missed. Thanks, guys.